Where is Cruz now?
I do not know.
No, but you saw him.
Yes.
Did you tell him about Raul?
Keep your voice down.
No, please, you've got to tell me what you told him.
I cannot tell.
Senor Madrigal, you've got to tell me.
Please, your husband will tell you.
Wait. Oh, Rafael, why did you follow me? Why did you do this?
What are you talking about? You run off like a madwoman with a revolver. What has happened?
Nothing. I've got to get to Cruz before Hunt does it. He
Now,
hasn't already.
just a minute. Look, he's going to have to hire a launch to get out to the yacht. Do you know of any place where he could go?
I know of one place.
All right. Robert, you're putting yourself on the losing side.
What, are you gonna shoot me, Craig?
He can send you back to San Sebastian prison. And maybe you don't care if you lose yourself, Armani Capwell and everything else. But there's other people who have other plans who do care very much.
Nobody is gonna lose anything. What you and Castillo think you know will be irrelevant as soon as the one who knows the whole story comes out with it.
And who is that? My wife? You're telling me he can't hurt us?
That's right.
You're telling me if I just let him stroll out of here, he's not going to go back to the States and tell the first person he runs into?
If this act is for my benefit, I'm not buying it.
Why don't you just shut up and be glad you're alive?
Oh, was that the plan? For me to be so eternally grateful I keep to myself the fact you murdered a man? Didn't think doing time for it was worth your while, but you can give that up, Robert. Because this is the day I've been living for.
Robert, you see what I mean? I got orders.
Look, what do I have to gain by lying to you about this?
I don't know.
I've been taking care of myself for a long time, and that's what I'm doing now. Now, nothing will happen to me as soon as Eden can tell him the rest.
The rest of what? You gonna keep pounding her? Is that the idea? You're gonna plant something in her head you think is gonna clear you because she can't tell the difference between what she remembers and what you put in her mind? I'm not gonna let that happen. You were tried, you were found guilty, you were sentenced. And you're gonna serve that sentence whether I take you back or somebody else does. You're gonna serve it.
Robert, what more do you need to hear?
Look, all I need is another week.
To do what?
Take him back to Santa Barbara. Take him to the hills outside of town, and nobody's gonna find him in his own backyard.
What am I gonna tell Tenel?
You tell him anything you want. You tell him you did it for all I care. If he finds out differently, then I'll pay the price for it. Now, I have a plane waiting. Get on it and get the hell out of here. Otherwise, you're the only one who's gonna go to prison for murder, Hunt. Unless you're planning on shutting me up with a bullet, too.
Okay, 1 week. But if he gives me any trouble, I'm not responsible. You got it?
Fair enough. Get him out of here.
All right, don't see eye anymore.
Now, both of you guys! Ah! Come on. Do me a favor, Castillo. Try that again. Please.
Where's my son?
How would I know?
Has he been here?
Cruz! Cruz, that you? Stay here.
No.
No!
What have you done with him?
Cruz is safe.
It's true. You want him dead, don't you?
I'm telling you, he's all right. Now, what happens next depends on you.
No, it depends on you. Rafael? Cruz? Get out of my way.
They're gone.
Who are? Where's Cruz?
In safekeeping.
Will you take him someplace? Where?
Give me the gun. We'll talk.
You swear you wouldn't hurt him?
And I won't. Now, give me the gun.
The hell I will. You think I won't use this?
I don't think you want me dead, no.
Gone is what I want you. I want you out of my life, out of my marriage, out of my children and my job and my house. I don't want to have any memory of you.
It's not possible anymore, Eden.
Why, because he knows too much? He knows about Raul. He knows everything Raul knows. That's why you want to get rid of him.
That's not it.
Then why don't you tell me what it is?
I can't.
You can't! Wrong answer! I think you should tell me.
Eden, I told you once before, and it's even truer now that I am at your mercy. It was when I told you and asked you not to tell Cruz what you knew about us until you remembered everything. I was naive enough to think that you would actually do what I asked. Because I guess I didn't think that you could love another man the way I know you once loved me. But I know now that I was mistaken. You will remember, Raul. You will remember everything. And when that happens, You will have Cruz back, and if you don't ever want to see my face again, then you won't have to. But everything depends on you knowing without a shadow of a doubt that what you remember is the truth, and not some self-serving version that I'm feeding to you. Now you can kill me, Eden. What you don't know is that you can also save my life. Like I saved yours once.
Did you get through to Santa Barbara Airport? They assign us a clear path? Good. I'll be there in 5 minutes. No! Or you keep the cuffs on him. Keep an eye on him, too.
Yes.
Yeah, it's me. I'm coming in.
And Castillo?
He's taken care of.
Don't be cryptic or coy with me, Craig. I've been waiting for this call all day. I didn't even get my 3 o'clock nap. Now, I want to know, is he dead or not?
Yes.
Oh, good. Let's have breakfast together, shall we, when you get back? I'll order that sugary French toast you like so much.
We may or may not be close to solving the software problem. I should know tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Come in soon.
Hold it right there. Don't turn around.
You ought to know my voice by now, Mr. Hunt.
Fella, you are the last thing I need.
Nice and easy, so you can take me to see my son.
Oh, no. Oh, damn it. Damn you! Why couldn't you just stay home and play Grandpa?
Did Raul send you to prison? Did I? You know, I've admitted a lot of things to you, Robert. I've admitted that you were somebody that I loved at one time. I admitted that you were one of the most important people in my life. I mean, given that, if we'd met like at a party or on a train or something, I mean, me and you, we could have been friends. But instead, you have some sort of thing where you want me to have some grave responsibility to save you from God only knows what. And the only way I can do that is by remembering every single detail that happened between the two of us. What's even worse is the fact that you see every important relationship that I've gained in my life as some sort of an insult to you. And that the only fair and decent thing is to trust you and only you. Do you realize what you've done? You've taken away my family's company. You've jeopardized my marriage. And you've done God only knows what with Cruz. I mean, it's preposterous. It's absolutely psychotic. And you know what's really unforgivable? Is the fact that I would have really liked to have thought of you fondly. As somebody who understood me when nobody else did. As somebody who loved me when there wasn't much to love about me. I mean, I don't care about Raul. I mean, I just don't care. I don't know why I don't care, but I don't. It's not important. I don't even care if you go to jail. I don't care if you go out there and you disappear right now. I really don't care. I mean, you're good at it, so why don't you just do it? I won't tell Cruz. I won't tell anybody.
Eden. Look, if all there had ever been between us is what you remembered up to this point, and yes, Maybe I could have come back differently. Maybe I could have just arranged to run into you by chance or call you up and say, hey, I'm in town. Let's get together and talk about old times. But you have no idea how my life has been twisted. How many choices I have made out of rage. That what we had together meant so little to you that you never even got in touch with me again. How was I supposed to know that your memory had just vanished through no fault of your own? How was I supposed to know it wasn't malice or indifference? If I had seen even the slightest smile or recognition from you the first time I saw you again, then you and your family would still have your company. Look, I didn't understand until you came to me and asked me not to take over your company. And then I saw myself through your eyes, as you saw me. I was just another greedy stranger. And by then the wheels were in motion. It's too late to run. We have to play out the rest.
Patron.
What?
Patron, you must come with me.
Not now.
Your friend, Mr. Hunt. There were some shots fired at the airport and a man was wounded.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Eden.
Are you going to be all right?
I'm going to
An ambulance is on its way.
Good, you've got to stop them. Hunt has Cruz, all right?
Where?
The hangar, the west hangar. They're taking him in a plane. You've got to go quickly.
Are you going to be all right?
Yes, I'll be fine. Go, Rubia.
Cruz! How is he?
Stable. He needs surgery, but I'm afraid we don't have the scanning machines or equipment that would be required.
Can he be moved?
It's certainly safer than not transferring him elsewhere.
Okay, well, if I can use your phone, I'll make some arrangements to take him back to Santa Barbara.
Please.
Thanks. Well, if you're not going to have a surgeon, then will you at least have a paramedic? Thank you. I'll be waiting with him at the airport.
How bad is it?
My father-in-law. Hunt shot him.
Then Hunt will pay for it.
Oh, will he also pay for the fact that my husband is on a plane flying out of here? Where are you taking him?
Out of harm's way.
Out of harm's way? The man at the airport hangar said that you were going to Santa Barbara, and then God only knows where else. Where else?
Look, I swear to you, nothing will happen to him.
Are you trying to tell me you can control Hunt? Did you also tell him to make Raphael safe, too?
I'll have a surgeon and an operating room waiting for when they arrive.
I don't want your help. And I don't want any of your stupid, irresponsible, sincere lies. I want you away from me, and I want you away from my family. I take it all back. I never loved you. The person that I loved vanished with my memory of him before you came in and tried to impersonate him.
Hey! Hunt! I gotta get a message to somebody. That's not too much to ask, is it?
Oh, God, Eden. Be careful, baby.